How about those Ravens? What a game last night. The Ravens took down the Kansas City Chiefs in an epic showdown, and this really was an instant classic. I think this is going to be one that people in Baltimore are talking about for a very long time. I'll actually go a little step further here. I think this was the best regular season game and atmosphere that I've ever seen at M&T Bank Stadium. I'm not exaggerating. There was so much emotion on that field and in that stadium last night, and I think there were a lot of reasons for that. Of course, there were the games the Ravens have played against the Chiefs over the last 3 years, but more than that, the fans in that stadium last night made this one to remember. Ravens fans were hungry for a game in an environment like that. We all missed it over the last year. Players, coaches, everyone. And Ravens fans, when they returned, the city was buzzing all day long. The energy in there was second to none throughout the night. Now, there have been plenty of big games at M&T Bank Stadium over the years that would also be in the running here for this conversation. Of course, there was the win over Cleveland in 2018 to seal a playoff spot. There was the Sunday Night Football win over the undefeated Patriots team in 2019. Also, don't forget the win over New England in 2012, where Torrey Smith had a remarkable performance after the passing of his brother, and then Justin Tucker hit the game-winning field goal as time expired. All those games were great. There's no question about it. And maybe I'm just riding the emotional high right now from the win last night, but I think that last night's game, with the return of the Ravens flock, that was the best of the bunch. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just listen to what Coach Harbaugh said in the locker room after the game.
We've had great wins around here, but I don't think we've ever had one bigger than that. I don't think we ever have it. Here's what I love about that win. And we've said it before, Purnell. We were just saying it. Where you at, Purnell McPhee?
Right here, Coach.
We said it ain't perfect, right? It's not pretty, but it's us. It's us.
So there you go. And for what it's worth, I put this poll out on Twitter earlier today, and 88% of you agree with me that this was the best regular season game that you've ever seen at the bank. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably spent today watching all the great highlights and video content to come out of that matchup. So I want to remind you to stay on top of all of that. Download our apps for Hulu and Apple TV. Also, subscribe to the Ravens YouTube channel. It's just a great way to watch all of our video content. So enjoy the excitement, the momentum, all of it from that game last night. That's it for me on Final Drive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.